Hi, I'm Jay from Altons Barbecue World.
And I'm Richard Holden.
And today we're going to be talking Traeger wood-fired grills. What we're going to do today is we're going to show you how to roast a gammon joint, and Richard's going to talk us through the lighting process of this grill.
So these grills are super simple to light. They control the heat themselves, they light themselves. In the hopper we've got our maple pellets, and to set this barbecue up we literally come to the control display, select the temperature that we want to cook our roast at, which we're going to go for a 190C roasting temperature. Press the temperature dial, which will prompt the screen to say press the ignition button, and that's as simple and as hard as it is. So we can hear the fan is already kicked in. In the bottom of the barbecue, Jay, we have a fire pot which has a heat element, some fans, and the auger bringing the wood pellets in. So once there's enough wood pellets in the fire pot, sitting on top of the heat element and the fans blowing the air around, they will ignite, and then in the barbecue we have a heat distribution system which will automatically distribute the heat through the barbecue as it needs to do for the type of cook that we're going to do today. And as you can see, we're already getting smoke off the barbecue. It is that quick. Now the barbecue is up to temperature, it's time to put the ham on. Now the Traegers are all set up with a heat deflector which creates a roasting zone in the center of the grill. They all have a built-in temperature probe as well. So we've cleaned this off and we just mark that up, place that into the center of the meat, and we can close the lid down. Now, what that means is we can see the temperature, the core temperature of the food on the display at all times through the cook. And on certain models, you have a Traeger app which you can download, which will tell you on your smartphone the same core temperature. There's all sorts of recipes built into that as well. What we're going to do with this is we're going to cook this to about 40 degrees core temperature, then come back and baste it with our lovely glaze. In the dish here, I've got our glaze, which is a mustard maple marmalade glaze with some extra brown sugar and zest and juice of an orange. That's just been in a saucepan, heated up, boiled, and just reduced down until it's a nice coating consistency. If we open the lid, and you hold that for me, there we go. So literally just paint this on, just use a pastry brush, just paint this on all over. The first part of the cooking is about getting some smoke into that ham. So now that we've done that, and we know that food doesn't really take on smoke once the outside surface is cooked, now that we've got it up to the kind of early 40s, we can start applying our glaze. And this is going to be an every 5 or 10 degree job. We just want to paint on little layers and then come back once it's caramelized a little bit and add another layer and another layer until we get around about 70 degree core temperature. And then at 70 degrees, 71 degrees, we're going to take that off onto a warm serving plate, cover over the top and let that rest in the kitchen somewhere nice and warm so that it will carry on cooking up to that magic 75 stay alive core temperature.
So 75 is what we're looking at, so we'll come back to this in about half an hour.
Yeah. This has had a chance to rest. It's really important to rest the meats before you slice them. So we'll just take this front piece off. And as you can look at that, absolutely glistening with juice. One of the benefits of roasting outside on your barbecue, the moist air gets drawn in.
As you can see, that was very simple. We set the Traeger up to roast. We load it with maple pellets, if you remember. We set the temperature to, was it 200 degrees?
190.
190 degrees, hour and a half, and look at the results.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Richard, if you don't mind, I've got to try a bit.
Help yourself.
All right.
Help yourself. With the gammon, we paired off the pellets, so there's many in the range you could go for. You could go for an apple, you could go for a maple, you could go for a pecan. We chose maple because this recipe has maple in the glaze, so it's a really obvious choice for us, but it's a real one to play around with and just see what you find your favorite.
Thanks very much for joining us here today at Altons Barbecue World. Richard, thank you once again.
Thanks very much.
Fantastic results. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Come and join us, come down and see us. Thanks for watching.